Hi, I'm Dan Jones with Gravity Productions. Thanks for joining us today while we take some time to discuss some of our virtual meeting capabilities during these ever-evolving and interesting times. We're here today in San Diego in our warehouse where we have a virtual meeting setup going on. Behind me, we've got an LED wall and we're using multiple cameras and video switching capabilities to elevate the online virtual meeting experience that we're all getting more familiar with on streaming platforms such as Zoom, Skype, and Microsoft Teams. I'm here standing in front of our logo with an animated background behind it to add texture and energy, but you could put anything on this LED wall. For instance, if you had a PowerPoint or keynote presentation, we could bring that up behind the presenter, allowing them to visually interact with their content. If you would prefer that your viewing audience concentrates solely on the slide, we can switch to that and be only sending out your slides. You can still be speaking to your presentation, interacting with it, advancing your slides, just like if you were presenting live in a boardroom or a meeting room. In addition to PowerPoint or Keynote, you could also incorporate video playback. If you had a product demo video or a facility tour, you could show that on the LED wall behind you. In this example, this video does not have audio, but we do have the ability to stream synchronous audio with your video playback if that's a need. Having the video play behind the presenter allows a greater degree of interactivity between them and their content. Again, if it's something like a product demo or a facility tour, this could enhance the viewer's experience on this segment. But if you want your viewers to just be focusing on the video content, we can switch to that and be sending out only the video playback. In addition to content presentations, just like on the Zoom and Skype platforms, we have the capability to bring in remote presenters. I'd like to introduce one of our project managers, Joe Casella, who's going to be joining us live here in the studio. Joe's coming to us from Seattle, Washington. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Dan. It's great to be conversing with you today from Seattle. I'm glad that we have this solution to offer our clients. I see it as a more polished way for companies to continue their messaging and to stay connected with their audiences. We also partner with talented and creative graphic designers. We can design custom backdrops for the LED wall, registration landing pages, or even microsites for hosting the web stream. If you already have a relationship with designers, or if you need just a simple set, that's fine. The sky is the limit here because this is virtual. Let's bring Don in from Nashville so we can showcase two simultaneous virtual presenters. Don, can you tell us a little bit more about how this might help some of your clients?
Hi, Joe. It's nice to join you from Nashville, Tennessee. Implementing a system such as this allows you to go beyond the confines of your standard virtual meeting. These solutions allow the live production feel that we are all looking for in a virtual environment and gives you the means to connect with your audience in ways that they're going to remember. With that, let's take it back to Dan in San Diego.
Thanks, Don and Joe. It's great to see you guys, even if it's just virtually. This is just one example of how you can bring in remote presenters. You could use a setup like this to have a remote, live Q&A session. We only brought in 2 presenters today, but you could bring in as many as you like, depending on the platform that you want to use to share with your audience. Now, here in San Diego, I'd like to introduce one of Gravity's senior project managers, Matt Clifford.
Thanks, Dan, and thank you for joining us today in our virtual studio. I just wanted to say a few words about the scalability and portability of this type of technology. As Dan mentioned, we're currently showcasing our LED wall backdrop with a multi-camera, multi-site capability. In addition to our studio set, we have the ability to bring this type of technology and others to your office or conference room. This set can be scaled up or down depending on your individual needs. Please reach out to us here at Gravity Productions so we can discuss solutions right for you.
Thanks, Matt. Like Matt said, this is a completely scalable type of setup. We just have one version of it set up today, but we have lots of other ideas. We know that you have ideas, so please contact us and let us know what you're looking for, and we can tailor a solution specifically to you. And remember, if doing everything live is a pain point for you, you can also incorporate in pre-recorded elements, enabling you to edit your presentation prior to broadcasting them live to your audience. Thanks for joining us today, and be safe out there.